Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, let's see. What do we got for you? Let's back this puppy up just a little bit. We'll bring this down just a little bit. Can't see it until it starts. Let's go. All right, here we go. The Aspire Atlantis. There's the lights in the background. Look at that. See? We'll get all sorts of action today. It's a Saturday morning. Everybody's home. I'm vaping some Ruckus tidal wave in there at the moment. It's a blueberry vape. And this is how it goes. How's it compared to the other tanks? I don't know. All I have is the sub tank. Here's the sub tank. This little puppy here. I don't remember the price of it, but there's a million videos of this thing right now, so I just figured I'd give you my impression of it. It's a cloud machine. It's all right. I got her popped at 20 watts. And she's keeping up just fine. I'm not on the airiest hole, but I could be. Let's see. Let's go big or go home, right? Gotta remember to touch the pad every now and then. It works. I made sure to prime it all the way. This is my buddy's, by the way. He's let me borrow it for doing this video. Basically, he had one extra coil in the box. Box comes with the Atlantis in it. Nice little presentation there. Got the Atlantis logo on the side. I'll get this camera figured out eventually. All sorts of fun on the back. Really shiny. Really hard to see. Super shiny. Dog's trying to get at her food. Mom won't let her have it. Nice box. And you want to know my opinions on it from this to the sub tank. I'm not currently running the same juice in both of them, although they are about the same mixture. Somewhere around 50-50. Now you can see a boy in the back smacking a balloon around. It's a Saturday morning. That's what they do. We will press on. So, alright, you saw the Atlantis. Here's the Atlantis. Wide open. 20 watts. Very nice. Very nice. How does it stack up? With the sub. Let's pop the sub on. This is not at its airiest because I was in the car with it. And there we go. I don't know. I was in the car. It's cold outside, so this may be flooded. It may not be. Let's find out. How does it stack up? Same wattage. They're both reading at 0.6. Was under the impression that the Atlantis is a little airier. So, try this one more time. Got good vapor off the sub. Now, pop the Atlantis back on. at 20 watts, I'm going to say the sub-tank outdoes it. The Atlantis seems, it's so close. We're going to give it just a little bit more air on the Atlantis than the sub, but it's not by much, and you can barely tell it. Now, we bop this up. I'm not going to bop my sub-tank up any higher than 20 watts, but let's bop this up to, say, 26 watts. And that's where the Atlantis comes in and measures up to the sub-tank. Almost. Can it keep up? Not quite. Not quite. Right there was a little bit of a dry. A little bit. I did make sure to not cover up any of those juice holes. You can see them right in there. You can see part of it right in there. I made sure that when I screwed it down tight, but not so tight that it would cover up those holes, to make sure that it would wick correctly. Not an issue with the sub-tank. No matter how tight you put it down, you're always going to get holes out in the open. Now, we're going to dim out. Alright, there we go. Got to learn to turn that off, but I don't. So, the Atlantis, how does it stack up? It's not bad. The flavor is slightly muted. And at the higher wattages, it does produce a little bit more, but it can't quite keep up. Let's go back down to 20. 20 seems to keep up just fine. Everybody's going to dislike that I'm saying it's not keeping up. Mine keeps up just fine. I know I keep hearing that. I'm just telling you my experience with it. She'll keep up at 20. And she produces just fine. Has this nice wide bore drip tip. Yeah, it's up there, dummy. It does go down to meet a regular 510 drip tip down there. It's tasty. Not quite as tasty as I would like it to be for what it is. But there you have it. The Atlantis. You want one? Go buy one. You don't want one? Go buy a sub-tank. Flavor and vapor, in my opinion. A little bit muted flavor and vapor. What do you choose? What do you choose? I'm gonna keep choosing this guy. I'm gonna keep choosing the Atlantis. I don't feel the need to go over any of the specs with it. You've seen 100 videos of this, and yeah, it's out there. What does it look like on a mech? Put it on a mech. Everybody wants to put everything on a mech. I don't know why. I put it on a mech. I don't know how charged this battery is. I was testing out a different coil setup on my buddy's CLT that I just built for him. Make sure it wasn't too low. Works just fine on a mech. And that's what she looks like. Nice and even. So I guess it's 22 millimeters. You guess that. Alright? There you go. Not much else I can say for it. It's just a Clearo, man. It does come all apart. Takes a little bit to get the glass off of it because it's pressure fitted in there. Other than that, there you have it, folks. It's the Atlantis. Make up your own mind. You all have fun now, because I know I will.